Hey Spuddies, Potatomcwhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6 as Eleanor of Aquitane as France. So, we've got two of these bad boys going now. We shall have to make some decisions about what we do with this builder. There's actually a pretty decent farm triangle up over here later on, so we'll have you park in there. You're going to continue to explore for me. Unit needs orders over here. Kind of tempted to just lay down some farms in here. I don't really see a reason not to. Honestly speaking, let's choose production here. We got our Renaissance walls over here in Boulogne. Bolognese, as one might call it. We have a theatre square. I'd like to get the entertainment complex because that would allow me to do the bread and the games thing. I'm going to get to work on the holy site. Try and build that city's faith generation up. Faith is always really useful. We've got 5 build charges on this bad boy. Looks like there's a room for a really nice and large set of farms over here, so we're going to head you in that direction alongside you. Here fits a really nice aqueduct because the city is off of fresh water. But let's finish the granary to keep growth going, like so. And then we want to put a campus there, but we are going to get the monument first. We're going to improve that. Okay, we will put a farm here. We might even do a bunch of farms. Continuing to explore. Tribal village over here that we could pick up. There's the Matterhorn. Very nice. You're exploring this way. We'll go to the next turn. Ancient walls completed over here in Paris. Let's get medieval walls. Ancient walls. Chop there. Farm there. Farm. And just for the sake of it, we'll get all that laid out. Alright, let's keep exploring with you. Do we want to keep the woods here? Let's get our walls up. Your embassy is welcome. I decided to get rid of the woods here for the sake of chopping out a bit of production. We are going to start getting ancient walls. Ancient walls in here as well. Farm. Farm. In fact, Nance needs a better farm tile, and now it has it. That will continue to help the city to grow. The city is a little bit light on food, so it will definitely want another farm if I can get it. And now we've got this city with a really robust growth profile. Let's make sure we get away from that. There's a hell of a lot of terrain up here. I definitely think I should have put maybe another save or two. I think there's a little bit of a now we can put the chateau if we want. Unfortunately, they can only be built next to rivers, and we don't have a whole lot of river tiles. So we could maybe put a chateau here later. And we probably will. Right. So, in terms of unlocking things, we are going to head up to get diplomatic service because we want to be able to recruit spies. Is that where spies come in? I can't remember exactly. Yeah, it's at diplomatic service. That's right. Shrine, temple, ancient walls, medieval walls. Let's make sure we purchase this. And make sure we work it. as well to get the city's growth down to a reasonable number of turns. Let's unlock some of these tiles while we think about what we want to do. Definitely want to focus on a bit of growth. That looks fine to me. I could put a chateau here, or I could move it over one tile and put it in here later. I think I'm going to put a chateau here. Mainly for the era score. Chateau can go here as well. Oh, it's not adjacent to the river. Oh well, whoops. Too bad. Definitely will put a mine here so the city has a good production tile. The city needs more tiles that it can work. Keep exploring. See if you can't sneak past the crossbowmen by sneaking just north of Cardiff. Alright, military engineers. So we want to set up... I'd like to set up a few extra cities up here to maybe build things, but I think we're actually fine the way we are right now. In terms of next research, we definitely want to grab printing, because that is going to make our great works generate more tourism. You have 5 build charges. I think we actually have enough builders for now. We might be able to do some other stuff in here. The God Campus. Make sure we get those ancient walls up. Bordeaux could probably use some build charges. Yeah, almost certainly it could use a build charge or two in here. Another tribal village up there. Good exploration happening. We almost have the ancient walls in Calais. Let's get the medieval walls now. Although... art museum first. How close are we to an artist? Oh, the walls are important to get. Some good farmage in here if I can get it going. Now I could start doing fomenting unrest. First we're going to gain sources. Little chunk of faith. Right. Do we want to faith purchase a settler? Builders, traders. I'll think about the whole faith purchasing more settler things. My faith purchase a settler up over here and then just settle around here somewhere. Okay, we're getting all the walls together. Now, if you're curious why I'm building walls, it's because when you get the conservation technology, they give you tourism. Okay, continuing to do some good exploration. Still have our allies. There's diplomatic service, so we can start getting more spies, but more importantly, we can plug in the Machiavellianism card, which is my favorite one. Urban planning, it's all fine and dandy. So now we want to go straight for conservation. And we want to have all of our walls built before we get to conservation. I definitely want to get up to this with Jerusalem. So that I can get the extra faith in my shrines. We've got a lot of farms in here that we can use to grow our cities if we need be. The tribal village underneath that swordsman might be a hard one to grab. Okay, there's the shrine in Marseille. Let's get the walls. Well, let's get the temple first. Shrine. Some things I'll prioritize over the walls because they actually give yields. The more I can delay the walls, the getting of the walls, but still getting them in time, the better. So I think there's going to be like a chunk of farms in and around here as well. Actually, you know what would be better? Go improve these two cities. They definitely need help. Run away. Continuing to explore. We have some really, really good exploration done in this game. Medieval walls are done. Let's grab the campus, because that's actually a lot of science locked away inside that. And we want the water park there. Could be worth it to go commercial hub. Let's get the walls and then chop it. We definitely want to move you to Toulouse. I want to get a road going across this way. If I can. Let's try and avoid getting hit by that Barb Camp pikeman. Yeah, that's okay. You're allowed to be annoyed at me. I'm surprised that there's no AIs on this southern coast. It kind of seems like everyone either spawned on the left or right side. I think it would be nice if there was a bit better distribution. And I think one of my criticisms of the Inland Sea map is right now it seems like the vast majority of the land is sort of to the left and right of the map rather than to the, you know, there seems to be a very limited amount of land along the sort of southern and northern coasts of the Inland Sea map. So that's something I'm going to keep in mind when I try to maybe go to this next time. I want a road that goes through here, so we'll just kind of click around until we get a road that like appeals to me. Ideally, I don't want this road to go over the water. Brisbane's kind of perfect. Bordeaux works too. Perth goes through the water. I could do Bordeaux or here. Let's do Brisbane. We'll harvest there. That'll mostly finish that ancient wall. Medieval wall, rather. Yes, you may buy my horses. Of courses, of courses, of courses. Choose our production over here. We just got the Renaissance walls in the capital. Monument. I don't know what I want to do. I definitely want to be able to maybe force this city to grow a little bit. Let's grab the harbor for the gold. Let's grab the temple in here. Mines in here. I'm going to bring you back to defend the Empire. Keep exploring for me. Right, there's printing. That'll give us a little bit of a boost to our Great Writer points. Choose research over here. Could go for Military Academy and do a Guard Imperial push. I don't want to declare war on Australia, though, if I can avoid it. So now we're going to start filling in some of the stuff we need on this side of the tech tree. We could go for an early Eiffel Tower. But I think we'd like to get universities first. Let's do Renaissance walls, ancient walls. I might vote for theater squares to boost building the tier 2 buildings in my theater squares. In the next session. Now I could start fomenting unrest in here. There's not enough negative loyalty to really be worth it, so we're just going to steal some tech if we can. And then continue to explore. My city's overflow with filth, how dare you? Alright, there's Petra. I imagine Petra's already been built, right? Wow. I'm kind of amazed it hasn't. Okay, holy site completed in here. Let's get the shrine. Granary. We actually have the money that where it might be worth it to do like this. And then get this city to do this. Theater Square right here. But first, ancient walls and stuff like that needs to be built. Fortify there. Alright, let's get friendship again with this guy. We'll be friends with you again. In fact, I might start making friends with a bunch of people for the purpose of getting extra diplomatic influence from my alliances. We are going to vote for theater squares. I'll put 5 votes in there. It's 100 diplo power, which isn't too much. And I'll say making it more expensive to make units with production is a good move. There's a mega colossal eruption. That is pretty bad. So I did manage to get production through, which is good. So I don't have to build units. I can purchase them to defend myself. The AI tends to build a lot of units, so that's going to hurt their productivity too. Pretty bad pillaging, but it's okay in the long run. We will put that there. That'll boost the city a little bit. Should finally make your way to Valletta and then just don't bother me. Sounds good to me. I'm kind of operating under a sort of soft rule where I don't go out of my way to trade with the AI because it's kind of bugged right now. But if they offer me a trade, I'm perfectly willing to take it. I'm going to take a... I don't want to take a cultural alliance. I want to take a research alliance with you again. I can't remember what the last one I did was, but I don't think it was a research. And then with Katarja... I'll do a cultural alliance and hope that she settles near me. And then when the cultural alliance dissipates, she'll get shabammed. I'll do an economic alliance with the Zulu. And then with Cleopatra, I will do a religious alliance. Grab that library. So archaeological museum. I'm gonna grab an art museum first because I'm likely to get that before. Pasture is going to get harvested because this will eventually be something else. Your embassy is welcome for sure. So I don't know how I have 4 of 3. I think I was getting an extra one from somewhere. Oh, that makes my life a little easier. Alright, Renaissance walls have been completed here in La Rochelle. I'm going to slap down a theater square. Although this is a great spot for a entertainment district. Although, for the meme, we could do canals. Canal. We can't do canals here, unfortunately. Yeah, it would have to be canal to here. We can't canal here because there's 2 bodies of water it could connect to. Well, I guess it would maybe go like canal. It's unlikely. I'm going to just put a entertainment complex here, I think, maybe. Would hit a lot of cities. Oh, and let's grab industrialization. That's something we definitely want to do. because I have a really good factory and coal power plant in here. We are going to do... Yeah, I think I'm going to do entertainment complex because that's going to come up later, and I'm going to have really high population cities that are going to be lacking for amenities. Let's do another art museum here. And then I think this one will be an archaeological museum. You, on the other hand, are going to do walls. Faith purchase a settler there. Horseman, nice. Good harbor adjacency. Another great works of writing. Get them over to Bordeaux. Lighthouse. Archaeological museum. Renaissance walls. Could put the chateau there, but I won't. Keep exploring or moving out with that settler.
The purpose of education.
I mean, all I did was gain sources, dude. I don't know why you have to be so weird about it. Alright, let's grab the university, repair the campus, escape on foot. Oh, right, we stole knowledge. That's right, yeah. It's true, I didn't just steal. I didn't just gain sources. I might have embellished the truth there a little bit. More important that we get actual mines that we can use. Yeah, medieval walls. Thing is, there's a time limit on building those, so I want to get them done as fast as possible. Repair that library. Head down there. Put a mine there.
Oh, sweat.
Great work of writing. I don't even have regular embarkation. That's amazing. No wonder I couldn't cross.
To be or not.
So now there is some loyalty pressure starting to happen on Ballarat. Who knows where that musket man went? Cool. Good housing in here. Let's grab the campus. Apparently that embarkation admiral didn't work at all. But alright. Might only apply to units actually. Ace driver. Ace driver is good. Haboob dust storm over here in the Tanzruft Desert. How am I doing on science? Okay, I'm on par for culture, and I'm a little bit behind on science. That's okay. That's A-okay. Definitely think I want to go steal science again from the same place. Archaeological museum. We're going to settle right here. Get another settler out over here. So let's try and figure out how we're going to designate, like what are we going to improve and what are we not going to improve. So I think just this entire territory is going to be forested and turned into national parks everywhere that I can. So this builder can essentially just go elsewhere. I'm going to try and turn this entire like area up here into national parks. So the only thing that would maybe be worth it to build is like a holy site somewhere where I wouldn't be able to put a national park. And if I'm going to be putting it anywhere, I could do like national park here, national park here, national park here, national park here. If I do that, that means I could put a holy site right here and not suffer for it. You're going to take some hits, but that's okay. My embarked speed is really low.
Remember that politics.
Like so. Okay, we have 3 envoys to play around with. I think I'd like to get extra faith now. Partially because this is going to reveal a lot of information about around here as well. Like Hong Kong. A lot of industrial zone cities out and about. There's that dead. Awesome. Got an entertainment complex coming up. Exploitative. Likely to run into some droughts. Alright, let's pick up the arena in preparation for the future. You know what? I think I'm going to put Theater Square right here. Arena first. We need to plan out where the Cristo Redentor is going to go and where the Eiffel Tower is going to go. There's also lots of room down here to settle. That's why I want more faith. So basically from this line onwards, this is going to be like, from this area onwards, it's going to be like National Park Zilla. And I want to make sure I space these cities out an appropriate distance from each other. So like, it would be something like national parks in here, national park. That can't be a national park, but this can be. So what if I parked on this? I need to park one to the left, right there. One to the right, rather. It's not going to terrace perfectly, and it doesn't have to, because we're not going to have the faith to be able to just get all the national parks that we want, but we'll be able to get a decent amount. But yeah, I'm going to call this the end of the episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel, and remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!